eventually. Okay, we're recording on YouTube. Hello, people on YouTube. Welcome to what will be, hopefully, the final part of The Wolf Among Us. Hopefully, in the sense of, hopefully I can get all this done in one part without having to stop the recording and do it another day because my internet takes a dookie on the floor. Once again, if you've missed these streams or if you want to see the next game I'm going to be streaming, because it's the last part of this one, hopefully, you can see it at twitch.tv/unlawfulexile or follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/unlawfulexile. I'm sorry that I do promote that stuff at the start of the video. It's just when I look at my analytics, a lot of you guys drop off after the first 30 minutes of a video, so I have to get it in. I have to get it in at the start while you guys are watching. But the last chapter of The Wolf Among Us, it's going to get fighty, it's going to get punchy. There's going to be a lot of fighting and punching. So if you're a bit squeamish, I'd keep the pause button near your hand, because I imagine there's going to be a fair bit of punching and scratching and whatnot. Let's get going. What's this one called? Episode 5. Cry Wolf, the final part. What have all the chapters even been called? Oh wow! I just wanted to go to the chapters. I didn't realize I can go to past sections. Anyway, so chapter 1 was called Faith. Chapter 2 was called Smoke and Mirrors. Chapter 3 was A Crooked Mile. Chapter 4 was In Sheep's Clothing. And chapter 5 is Cry Wolf. Okay, let's go. The episode, my favorite episode. No worries, Chaos. No worries, Chaos. Thanks for coming in, saying hello, buddy.
Eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Oh, Faith. You started all this. Killing that guy, I still think killing that guy was the best decision. I still think killing Tweedledum was the best decision. I haven't had any repercussions for it. I've had Snow White once tell me, like, you shouldn't have done that.
Lily.
Haven't had any other repercussions for it. Pretty solid effort.
I don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Also, they keep on saying things like,
We're destroying the tree.
no, we're not. We didn't destroy the tree, you fool. They keep saying, like, oh, we'll have to kill the
We're not burning
people.
the trees now.
We'll have to kill Crooked Man
Hey,
if we want to get out of the
really
debt and all the
contributed
thing he
far,
holds
are
over
you?
our heads. I'm thinking at the moment, I thought of this earlier on, I was like, I feel like I'm going to kill the Crooked Man and make Big B be the bad guy and let everyone see him as like this horrible bad guy man that still kills people for the sake of the greater good. The greater good.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Okay, so if I get shot with a silver bullet again, I'm dead. I don't remember that line from last time,
When
but
you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
that ain't happening either at the moment, not unless something changes my mind.
We have a great deal to discuss.
There he is, Crooked Man. I'm probably not going to take him in alive. No. Oh, we went straight to the title music this time. That's a first. Usually we have to play through. Usually you have to play through a chunk of the game before we get any sort of title music. But I guess this is a special occasion for being the chapter 5 whatnot. I need to put I should have put my phone on charge. Oops. I'm gonna miss this title scene music though. The music's pretty great. Shout out to whoever it was that was just on the screen for the music. I can't remember. I didn't get to read it that quickly. Yeah, exactly, Lone Wolf. You know exactly what it's like. You know the situation.
Come a long way. You must be tired.
I'm fine. Broken arm, shotgun shells, silver bullet. What do you mean? Prime my life. Never better. You must be tired.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
I have no problem killing you, Jersey Devil.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Well, I chose to sit down in the last
Want a
chapter.
drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
That does sound
I'm here
good.
For one reason.
That sounds
It's not
real
to eat
good.
your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Yeah, put your gun down,
So
you
don't
freak.
waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Put the gun down, you king of the hill
Oh,
reject.
Sheriff. For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those
You know
women.
why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Yeah, who killed
Did
him?
I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your
Jersey.
servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Who was it? Who did it?
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
No, I need to know who
I
done
just
it.
want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
Who did it?
You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I don't know who did it. I don't want to blag.
Fortunate bit of business.
I don't want to
You're
blag
gonna
it.
tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
I don't know who done it. That's the thing.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Oh, shut up, you. I'll kill you as well. You go see your brother real soon.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
wanna
Shut
make
up,
it
Tweedle,
worse.
alive
I
man.
think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes.
Blag it. It's
After
like
what you
lie.
did.
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to
Yeah, if you
this,
say blag it, it's
but
like lie,
in the interest
bluff.
of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Was it?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
You
sit.
can sit down before I pocket sand you.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why'd you do it, Georgie? Yeah, why'd you do
Why'd
it?
you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Yeah, I need a
The
reason.
fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection
Okay, so
has
he did kill
limits,
them.
And I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
and
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
Oh.
me for it. You
Wait,
will be silent.
We're disturbing the
while we
peace in the
discuss what to
household.
do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
I'm not doing anything, am I? Oh, they're talking about the crooked
So
man.
what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
I
You can
missed
have
you,
Georgie.
Lauren.
Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I'm not
No
making any deals.
It's over, so get up.
I'm not making any deals.
Against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's
Wow.
wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
surrender.
Let's get him, Georgie. Come on, me and you. We'll take them all on.
But I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here.
Me and Georgie are going to take you all
You can
on.
go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not grabbing anyone. I'm just going to say I'm not leaving.
You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, Georgie's accent is a bit much. I didn't want to grab the crooked man. I feel like that wasn't smart.
Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, Bloody Mary's in the mirror. That's where she was. She was hanging out in the mirror today. I suppose that makes sense for her then, doesn't it?
Did I miss anything good?
Hi.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Fixed up is a stretch. I've seen better days. Oh, I've been tabled. I got tabled by Georgie. Georgie, we're supposed to be beating them all up, mate. You. Just punch the man, punch Tweedledum, or D, whichever one was alive. Oh, he gave me a gun. Oh, I thought he gave the other one the gun. I thought he gave me the gun.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
You, mate. Oh, I didn't get to do anything.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, sorry, mate. I gotta tap again. We gotta tap again. Oh, you got it next.
Oh god.
Jersey Devil. I've already kicked the crap out of you once.
This way.
Oh, for God's sake, they're all getting away. I gotta take one of them in, or kill one of them. Something. Have that. Okay, I'm not taking any of them in apparently. Apparently he's going into the death door. I think D is the alive one. Yeah, I think D is the alive one.
Ooh, shit.
I know.
Alright, we need to catch Georgie. We are catching Georgie. I need to turn my speakers down real loud. Ah! I didn't get to do the thing. I was looking at the speaker. I was turning down my speaker. Ah! Yeah? Oh. What is this? What is this? What's the line at the bottom? Oh, do I have to like catch him within this time limit? I'm guessing I could only make like a certain amount of mistakes, maybe. Shit. Oh god, I didn't even see what to do. Oh, it's so fast. I'm not ready. Ah! I was not comfortable doing that. Ah, ah, ah. Oh god, I can't look at chat at the moment. This is going to be a lot of concentrating. I'm not losing this car. Up again. Up. I wish you guys could see my hands, what I'm doing when it's like one of the directional buttons. I just flick every stick constantly in that direction. Up.
Fuck! What was that?
It was your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Alright, well I've lost him. Let's stay with Georgie. I should have fallen on the other car. Ah. Whoa, stay on the car. Stay on the car, stay on the car. Come on! Come on! Oh my gosh! I had to tap it so fast. Oh my god. I got yeeted so hard off of it. Bigby, please.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Oh god, what am I going to have to do? Is it give me a stick or a button?
Keep going.
A stick. God, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've lost him. Oh, no, I didn't lose him. Okay.
Come on.
clothes. Good, I assume. Am I going to go back to Big B? I've gone back to Big B. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. Yeah, I don't know why Marissa's helping Georgie. She seems to be a bit, I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, she might be under the control. Yeah, it might be like part of the whole ribbon spell, whatever. Or maybe she's just working with him. You know, maybe she just really likes Georgie. Anyway. We're going in. Let's see what's in here. Maybe I have to fight Hans. The House of Straw, that one was called, that achievement.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on in this chapter so far.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Who wouldn't love that accent and chest
No
tattoo?
fucking use.
It's true.
No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie?
Alright, let's go in. I was ready to listen to him, but they were saying a bunch of nonsense. Hey, Georgie, how about you help me take them out since they were ready to hand you over like that, mate?
Hello, Big B. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Sit down, Georgie.
Crooked Man's the one you want.
Yeah, I know.
But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
Let's grab him. Chill.
Please, Sheriff.
Just shut up talking.
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
Why are you
I don't know what
protecting
you're
him?
doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy.
Here we go.
You know what
You guys were
did.
asking. Why are you protecting him?
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
A few mistakes. They were murder.
I'm sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking.
Few
You're gonna
mistakes.
throw
You
me
know, a
the
couple of
fucking
couple of
wolf, Tom.
murders, slavery.
You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to.
I need you to tell me what it
You
is.
can't fucking blame me.
Yeah,
for that.
why? So curious as to why.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your
Hey,
fault,
Argumain,
then
how's
what
it going?
The fuck happened?
Look,
Long time no see, friend.
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us, and as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Alright,
So
so
I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
let's pass down the chain of
Because it's
command.
not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand.
Oh, I'm
and
glad
made
you've been
you
watching on
go
YouTube,
through.
Argumain. I'm glad you made it to this
Believe
one.
what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then.
No, I'm not
But it
killing-
won't bring back
not
Lily
killing
or
this guy.
Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
I'm not killing Georgie.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done,
I'm
right?
not blaming him.
George is
I'm
the
just
bad
saying
guy.
he's also
It's all his
responsible.
fucking fault. Ugh.
Help me get the Crooked Man, dude.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
For real, stop whining, dude.
Complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks.
Chill out.
You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Yeah?
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me.
Ah,
if
okay.
Free Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what are you talking
This
about?
is the original.
What? The original what?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories.
Oh, I have heard
Couldn't
that
take it
before.
off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
This makes more
you
sense
wouldn't.
now.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free.
Right, but
You know
she'll
what
die.
happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How
Okay,
could you do this?
so you're all involved.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
You're all
You have
involved.
to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place.
This goes
We
deep.
were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
I'm loving this game too. This game's great.
And the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
I'm not killing her.
Kill her then.
No.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die.
Yeah.
Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please.
Chill out, Vivian.
You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone
Oh,
thinking
God,
that they
she's
can
gonna do it
just
herself.
do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
She's gonna take it off herself.
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
She's gonna take it off herself.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Oh, okay, I couldn't stop
Vivian, no!
Oh,
Fuck! No, 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 no!
I think it was Lauren, you said that if she takes off the ribbon,
What
their
have
head
to
just
do,
falls off.
Vivian! Vivian!
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Balls.
Vivian! I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Another one's head fallen off.
Oh.
Alright, Georgie, we're gonna get the Crooked Man. I need you to cooperate. I need you to cooperate with me, dudes. Cooperate. He's got pie tattooed on his fingers. Just as pie. Just as pie on his fingers.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, agreed, dudes. I'd say that too if I had pie on my fingers.
Get up! Don't think so, Bigby.
Yeah, dude, have you seen? He's holding his intestines. I don't think he is getting up.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? Both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He'll get it worse than you, dude.
It's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
He said Georgie will remember that. He's gonna be dead. He's gonna remember that for like 2 minutes.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
Alright, can we stop panning over to
Just
Vivian's
make it
head?
quick.
What? Oh, do you want me to kill him?
I know what I did.
Yeah, sure.
Draw this out.
Sorry about that, bud. I'll kill you though. If you want me to, I'll kill you.
All right, Georgie.
You chose to end Georgie's suffering. Sure, hope it's quick. Is that quick? Is that quick? I suppose it was quicker. It wasn't quick though. Yeah, well, I didn't want to. He was guaranteed gonna die. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone could have come and rescued him. Oh, I made that decision real fast. My bad. I made that decision real fast. Maybe someone would have come and saved him if I didn't kill him. Happens. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Agume. I was thinking like he would be dying for hours next to Nerissa's dead body. That's kind of not great. Oh well, I may have messed that one up. That one's on me. Hey, we're getting near the end game. Yeah, I don't think he was worth saving anyway. He really didn't want to tell us where the Crooked Man was until Nerissa died. Is there much use in looking around at this point? It's kind of the end of the game. I'm still going to do it anyway, because that's what you do in these games, but... Where am I going?
Still warm. He's here, alright.
Oh, the engine's still warm. Just talk about the car in general. Yeah, I don't think there was any saving him. I don't think anyone... I don't know any doctors that would have just happened to go over to the pudding and pie. Alright, I guess we'll go in. Yes, we won't go in. Yes, I will be going in. I've had to mash A so many times today, it's like my least favourite one to do. Just put them all... Exactly, it's what Lauren said. Lauren's a trained medical professional. If something that's supposed to be on the inside is outside, just push it back in. Just, you know... Just put that back in. As long as it's inside, it's working, right? It's supposed to be inside, so back inside it goes. Look at packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
I was wondering if maybe there was a, like something that may help me. Oh, that's ominous. I feel like I'm expected. I like how you said I am in the chat, Lauren. The I isn't capitalized, but the am is completely capitalized. You made a choice there.
The big bad wolf.
Where's Dee and the Jersey Hunter gone? Are they just trapped? Because they're not dead. Neither of those guys were dead, as far as I'm aware. Georgie's definitely dead. We know that. What is this? It's like just like a chained up. Is it a coffin? Why is there a chained up coffin? Who's in there?
You used to be something.
Oh, shut up, Bloody Mary. I'm looking for clues, alright? Oh my god, they have so many pictures of me. Welcome, Big B. This is your life. Alright, who we got? Me and Snow hanging out. We got Nerissa, Faith, and someone. Don't know who that is. We got Big B hanging out with blood on his shirt. We got Faith giving Big B a little smooch. We got Snow talking to Holly, I think her name was. Nerissa hanging out with Faith. Faith telling her off, and then Big B hanging out with Faith again. Okay. Was this all about me?
They used to fear you.
Who's they? Let's go look at this wheel.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Oh, I think that's the wheel that the Crooked Man uses to make people crooked. Oh, sweet, my favourite drink. COVID's not getting me today, lads. Straight into my veins, please. What is this, like a toilet? Is this like the toilets? Like cubicles? There's the poop room? What is this stuff? Chat, I may eat the forbidden maple syrup. It got a bit choppy again? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It's getting choppy again. Hold on. Apologies, anyone on YouTube. It's going to click off the game real quick, but I have to alt tab so I can move my stream thing so I can see the bit rate. I was hoping to avoid doing that. There we go. If it's getting choppy for people on Twitch, my bad, people on Twitch. In the nicest possible way, you're just going to have to deal with it this now. As before with The Wolf Among Us, I can't really just stop it halfway through because it's just not how I want to do it. So apologies, people on Twitch, but it won't mess up the YouTube recording. People on YouTube, you won't even realise. People on Twitch, I'm dreadfully sorry that it's happening. Direct any of your complaints to @VirginMedia on Twitter. Oh god! Jump scares.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
I'm sure you do,
I leave you
friend.
in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Okay, so this is a
Get
battle
out
to
of
the
my
death.
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Ah, balls.
What a man. Stealing punches while
thought I
my
was
back
being
is
clever.
turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
I thought I was being clever. Yeah! I got the first punch in. Let's go. Oh, where'd she go? Oh god, this is awful. Somehow of all the monsters in Fairy Tales, Big Bad Wolf scares them all. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters in Fairy Tale. Like, Gren was like a giant albino like behemoth, and yet they're scared of a big wolf. I suppose the Big Bad Wolf is probably the most like iconic. There. Made a 50-50 choice, probably got it wrong. Maybe neither of them were correct, who knows? Looks like I was wrong. Oh, why would you shimmy down there? You're fighting, dude! If you're in a fight, why... No one wants to start shimmying while they're fighting. This is not a combat position. Oh, there's nothing I could have done there. I had to hit Y in a split second. I would have had to have been Superman. Oh, I got another one. I got another one. Okay. Oh, I got that one. I think I got that one. I definitely got that one.
Where are you? Come out and face
Oh
me.
god, what's wrong with her? Oh god, she's got a bunch of like mirror shards in her. She's got her own little transformed state. Oh, she looks freaky. Oh, I hate the noises. The noises are awful. Big B, you may need to go full wolf, mate. Big B, it may be time for you to go full wolf. You're kind of half-arsing this, Big B. I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling it. Oh, the more well-known, the stronger they are. That makes sense. Yeah, Bloody Mary's very well-known. Like, people do that all over the world. Big Bad Wolf, everyone knows who Big Bad Wolf is. That makes sense in my head. Oh, what? This isn't fair. She used double team. This is not fair at all. Alright lads, it's now a battle royale. I'm going to need some wood, I'm going to need to build myself a fort, and I'm going to need an SMG. Ow! Oh, this is not going well, lads. You know, I keep getting cut. I can't tell if I am hitting the button correctly or not, because I do keep getting hit regardless. Get off. Oh, they're holding me down. This is not going to go well. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is awful. Oh god, he's gone full. Oh, what? He's just a wolf now. He's literally a wolf. Now I am a wolf. Okay, I didn't expect this to be the development. Oh, just lay down. The voice said sit. So no head. Get this one. Bigby, stop being an idiot. Just open your mouth wider. Or just eat it. Just eat the pole as well. Oh my god, there's so many of them. This is a recreation of that one Flintstones vitamin you took as a kid trying to fight back COVID when it infects your system. Oh, I huffed and puffed and blew them all away. This is pretty cool though. For all the jokes that I'm making, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect to literally turn into the big bad wolf. I can understand why people would be scared of this guy. I wouldn't pull that out if I was you. You did it anyway. Oh, she was going to stab it in my eye, but I ate her. I am a good boy. Is that it? Is Bloody Mary dead? Is that... I think she's dead. I'm a good boy. Epic Royale victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Whatever else they say in those stupid games when you win. I can't believe we just saw the trailer for Clifford the Big Red Dog, the movie. Achievement. A silver bullet. Alright, Crooked Man. How's it going, friend? You run out of mates.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh, well that'll be one.
I won't miss next time.
Okay, he's a bit more he's a bit more dexterous than I thought.
I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
She does.
What I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing
He wants to... Yeah, because I think he... If he goes to the woodlands...
Against defying your new boss.
If he goes to the woodlands, I think he's just going to evade the system.
Back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Sorry I'm not commentating, this is genuinely quite interesting.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
He is dead.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
I'm going to pause it. Sorry, I know I've paused it. I know I had a timer there, but I feel like that's a very unfair choice to make without it being paused. That's a very unfair choice to make it without being paused, especially since I want to explain my thought process to you guys. So my controller's going down. My thought process here is, I went into this like, I'm just going to kill him, and that'll be it. Like, he's dead, and that's it, and move on. However, the fact that he didn't kill the people himself is a fact, and Georgie's already dead. And then it's also in my mind of, okay, we've killed Georgie, we kill the Crooked Man, we kill Bloody Mary, and then what? like then what happens? But if he gets taken in, like if you take him in for the trial, then because the system in Fabletown is not good. We know this. Like, people aren't getting their fair share. There are people who can't afford the glamours. There are people who have to go to the farm, and there are people who are not getting a fair shake of the stick. And that's being made quite apparent from chapter 3 onwards, is that there are people in Fabletown with the current system that are just not getting the care that they need, and there are certain people that are getting more attention than they deserve. And if we just kill the Crooked Man, then I feel like if we just kill the Crooked Man, then I feel like the system won't change, because we would have just dealt with the problem right there, killed him, moved on. The problem's not, like, the system won't change at all. We've not had any sort of discussion, and things will just carry on as they are. Yes, maybe Beauty and Beast will have no debt, and maybe someone else might have no debt, or the butcher, whether his name was Johan or Barry, whatever, maybe his butcher shop will be safe or whatever. But then you think about people like Toad, who still can't afford a glamour, who'd have to go to the farm. Colin, who can't. People like Lily, who aren't going to get any sort of like justice for their sister's killer. It's really tough. even in my chat, literally got one person saying the trial won't be good, but I think killing him would be worse. And then the very next comment, the system isn't good enough to put the Crooked Man away. He has plausible deniability for everything, and he hasn't done anything himself. He'll get away with it. And then, like, this is a very tough decision, and I could definitely see the Crooked Man supposedly getting away. I don't think he'll get away, though. That's the thing. I don't think he'll just get away with it. And then Agumame as well. It's basically like, do you think that Batman should kill the Joker or not? I don't think he'll get away. I came into this really thinking, like, I'm just going to kill him, and then, because of everything he's done, and then we're just going to move on. And plus, pausing it here also sorts out the choppy frames for Twitch. Or gives it time to fix itself as well. But right now, I want to create a change in the system in Fabletown. Like, I want the Fabletown system to change. I don't like the way Snow White has been presenting it. Like, trying to burn down Auntie Greenleaf, I think that was her name, her tree, was a bad move in my mind. People like Holly/Lily, whichever one, sorry, I get them mixed up in my head which one's which. The bartender woman, the bar owner, not being able to see Snow White about her missing sister, which could have saved much more of the case in general, because Gren was there to report it. Toad and people like the Woodsman having to pawn their stuff to survive and like go into hiding. We've heard plenty of tales about stuff like the farm not doing well. And then there's things like Crane. Like, Crane's just gone. If we kill the Crooked Man, Crane's gone, and we're never going to catch Crane either. Okay.
I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
Made my choice.
I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Made my choice.
Hey!
Give me the gun.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Oh, I'm gonna cuff him. If I hit him, that's another thing that he can use in the trial.
And your punishment will follow.
Oh. Okay, I made my choice. I don't know if it was the right one, but I made one.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Now everyone gets to see the man who's been causing them issues. Everyone can get closure right now.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Even Greenleaf is here.
Get back in one piece.
I didn't do this for you, Snow.
Time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention?
There we go. Everyone gets their
Thank you all
licks
for
in.
coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
He died.
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Oh, I have to say I killed him. That's my bad.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
I have to say I killed
So
him.
you see, the culprit has been punished.
I wonder if I left him if
Doesn't
I'd say I
change
killed him.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Yeah, finish the charges.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff
That's
Nathan
true,
Wolf,
Agamemnon, yeah.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything
That's a genuine
you would
charge.
like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Everyone chill out.
Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
No,
is
no, no.
injustice.
He's probably going to go in the
If we're
witching
going
well
to
anyway.
pull ourselves
I just don't
together
want to.
and
I just don't want to
make
turn
something of
Fabletown into a
we
place
have
where
to start
people
doing
take the law
things
in their own hands
correctly.
and kill
No
people.
more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Exactly. Treating people fairly. That's what got us into this situation. People had to go to the Crooked Man because they weren't treated fairly. That's what got us here.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met
Hey, Atro.
I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Stop blaming Georgie.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do
Sorry,
for
I'm
you?
concentrating. I have to counterpoint him,
got
so I actually have to listen to
I
it.
got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Exactly.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good
No,
reasons
you
for
made a
asking
mistake,
you to do
Stowe.
that.
You made a mistake.
She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You
can
made a
lie to
mistake.
yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
Snow, you made a mistake.
We've made some mistakes.
Yes.
I've
Take that.
made some mistakes.
Take that on yourself.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Come on, Beast.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Let's go, team. Oh, I got everyone on side. It's a good feeling. It's going well.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now...
I'm the police, you idiot!
But I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Oh,
of course it's right.
Beauty.
This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
Oh, my bad.
Since you know Bigby works for her.
My bad.
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
He got nothing but love.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Not by me.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to...
Oh yeah, get Narissa!
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
Get Narissa.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about.
Everyone chill out.
We lashed our
I'm on this
wrists to
Narissa train now,
world.
Lone Wolf.
And ever
That was a good
since,
shout.
Which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own
He said
destiny?
stupid.
Without
You
me,
heard him.
Who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss
There
White?
she is. Let's go.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Go on, Narissa.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
No, she killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa!
Haha, get him, Nerissa. Cook him.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Cook him.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was
You are
always
winning the
him.
crowd.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
Yeah?
So that's
What
it.
now, crooked
Climb
bitch?
down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Oh, we ain't gonna like. It's not gonna be like death by 1,000 cuts.
One sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Too dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Shut up,
needs to make a
Bluebeard.
decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
I'm making the
That
call.
makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure?
There you go.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
I'm judge,
Mr. Wolf,
jury,
it's your call.
and potentially executioner.
Just do what you think is right.
Alright.
Yes, Sheriff.
Lock him up, rip his head off, throw him down the well. Alright, pausing it again. Pausing it again. These are like pivotal story points, and like the timer shrink is not fair. Also, I kind of want to read the chat because I haven't been reading chat during any of that really, apart from the point where I said, where Lone Wolf said, "Get to Nerissa." Big B stands for is like the big bad wolf, but Big B. Yeah, I caught that during it. It's very clever, that bit. Right, my thought process. I'm not going to rip his head off in front of everyone because that's just going to make me look bad, and that's going to make me look like this ominous person that the people of Fabletown can't deal with because they will just it'll make me look like someone who the people of Fabletown can't deal with because they'll just fear for their life, sort of, and they won't ever contact me because it'll just seem like I can fly off the handle at any point. Throwing him down the well, whilst very satisfying, it doesn't send a clear message, if you get what I mean. If you throw him down the well, it's not the same as putting someone, like having a living example of someone who has done wrong. There are certain things that are going on in the world currently, which certain people could very well, like, you probably want to kill for. But there is having a living example of what punishment can befall someone is a much better deterrent than just killing someone and letting their history vanish. That's what happens generally. This is partially why we got rid of sort of like capital punishment, as well as the fact that it's just like completely crazy. Having someone that's constantly locked up and is there trapped serves as a reminder for people to not do it again, more so than someone just dying, because certain people just don't fear death. You know, death is an end, death is an escape. Some people crave that, but being locked up and being trapped is a far worse fate than death. And I trust the fact that the magic can keep him locked up. You know, magic's pretty all goddamn powerful in this game. And Granny Greenleaf seems to be quite the powerful wizard herself. I personally think throwing him down the well is, once again, the passion choice. It's the heart choice over the head choice. And if he does get chucked down the well, yes, it may be a bit of like, hoorah! Yeah, we did it. We threw him down the well. In 50 years' time, which I know I'm thinking stupid because it's a stupid video game and it's 50 years' time. I'm not going to see this game in 50 years' time. But in 50 years' time, the Fables won't necessarily remember that. But if he's locked up, then there's going to be that constant reminder. There's going to be someone who you can point to and be like, if you do that, you're going to end up like this, locked up, in jail, prison. My thought is throwing him down the well, because I didn't trust the Fabletown system to keep him locked up. That's the other thing, is the Fabletown system isn't established, but it has to start somewhere. And I'm also thinking a lot of people threw him down the well. I'm thinking a lot of people probably chucked him down the well. At the moment, I'm very much leaning towards locking him up. I'm very much leaning towards locking him up. Number one, just because I think it's the choice that's making the most sense in my head right now, based on the reasons I've said. And number two, I feel like it might be the video choice that not as many people picked. I feel like that might be the least popular option, and I kind of want that to be the end of my game. So I'm going to lock him up, which is crazy because for the past two chapters, I've been saying, man, when I find him, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to rip his head off. He's going to die. And now it's got to this point. And after everything everyone said, and in going through it all in my head, I've now convinced myself to go against it. The Crooked Man said he had dealings with Snow in the past and that they were always pleasant, so I don't trust Snow to keep him locked up for the rest of his life. Right, but it's not Snow that's dealing with it. I've already taken it upon myself. I've said I will decide, and everyone in Fabletown has sort of put the trust in me. If I said for Snow if Snow White can decide it, I'd be more inclined to pick up on that reason. But with the fact that I'm deciding it, I'm not necessarily putting Bigby at the top of the ladder, but Bigby, I feel like I've played him to the part where he is someone that the people of Fabletown can trust to the point where he has a lot of say in what happens. He's not just like this crazy detective that kills people or has been going around smashing stuff to get answers. You know, I've been playing Bigby as someone who Toad has come to looking for glamour, and I gave him money to help him out, but told him he needs to get it sorted out. I didn't rip off Gren's arm, and like I told him he needs to sort of like rehabilitate. I broke up the fight between Gren and Huntsman. Like Woodsman, whatever you call him, is still my friend. Colin, alright, I didn't answer Colin, but Colin, I should have said you got to sort it out. I've been playing Bigby as this one who the people of Fabletown can come to with their issues, rather than someone who's just going to fly off the handle and just shut them down to do whatever I want. I just took him saying that he had a pleasant dealing with Snow as just him being a creep like Crane. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I'm gonna lock him up just because that's sort of the way I've been playing Bigby in my head. I've kind of tried to change Fabletown by letting Bigby be the example of that.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
And everyone else wants me to lock him up, and everyone else are idiots. Oh, wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to me, apparently. I wasn't ready. Can I not do anything? There you go.
Remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Nope.
We can.
That's what he wants, see? He wants to die. He wanted me to throw him down it.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
He wanted me to throw him down there. He wanted me to throw him down the well. That's what I'm not playing into your hands, Crooked Man. I'm not playing into your crooked finger hands. One day later. Oh, I look like I've actually slept for once. Or is that me saying I'm tired? It might be Bigby saying I'm tired. I haven't slept in like 4 days. That should be the death of Bigby. You ripped his head off when he dragged you to the well? Oh, Agamemnon, you're gonna have to... Once I've seen my ending, you're gonna have to tell me how that... Did she turn him into a bird?!
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
That will keep him locked up! She turned him into a bird!
I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
She turned him into a bird!
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
I'm glad Flycatcher actually got a job. That's cool. That's so funny. Everyone will get to see someone. Oh, Jack. Sup, dude? Totally forgot you existed. Look, everyone's smiling. They all like me.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Mr. Wolf. Alright.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
You're being too paranoid there, Lauren. How do we know she really turned him into a bird and didn't just let him go? I can't think that. I can't go that far with the games.
Morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Alright, so Bluebeard's still involved with everything. But a lot of people seem to respect me there. I got a lot of smiles from people. I'm respected by the community. If I opened up the thing there and like Auntie Tea Leaf and Flycatcher were dead and it was an empty birdcage, I would have gone mental. Oh yeah, Auntie Tea Leaf really liked me because I didn't burn down her tree. She probably really trusts me. Totally didn't think of that. I also just noticed that place on the corner is called the Yellow Brick House. Or Roadhouse, rather. Oh, they're sending Toad away. This is the worst part of the game. No!
I'm going. Jesus.
If I killed him, would I have saved Toad? No!
We only have like 5 minutes.
This is awful.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sherry.
It's not my fault, dude.
Fucking day.
I've tried to save you so many times.
Shit.
I tried to help you so many times.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn
I gave you the money.
I told her I had the money. But
Oh,
she
here
didn't
we go.
want to hear it.
Come on, Colin.
Oh, Colin's got to go as well.
All right, calm down.
This is what happens under the Snow establishment.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Yeah, oh, God, don't make me feel bad. Don't make me feel worse already.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
It looks like the music
Couldn't
box.
take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Is it a bug? She did. She said she liked the bug.
Beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
TJ's gonna make me cry.
She'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
TJ's gonna make me cry.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Alright,
Been there before?
I reassured TJ.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Shut up, Toad. I'm trying to comfort your kid, alright?
We're all set.
Sorry, Toad. I lashed out at you.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
I'm not particularly fond of Colin, so I don't care about this one as much. Do you want this smoke, Colin?
I'm sorry, Colin.
Yeah, ignore me.
One of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time?
Give him the pack. Give him the pack. What do I care?
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
Do what I can, buddy. Try and help as many people as I can.
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
I'd love it if at the end of the game you went back to your apartment and Colin was just there again. He's like,
Saying goodbye?
they can't keep me there. Oh, Nerissa, where are you going? You kept the ribbon on, which is nice. Nerissa has been the true wife of this game. Forget Snow.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay.
I'm not going to remove the ribbon off of her. That'd be a dick move. That'd be a real dick move.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
You love me. It's okay, I understand.
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Oh yeah, sure, that too.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
What happened?
I freaked out, okay?
She grassed him up.
If I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to
She's
leave
the
us
reason that
alone.
Faith died.
We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
She's the reason that Faith died.
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy.
Oh, it's
for all
her
of us.
fault.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were...
It's
just
her
trying to
fault.
protect
Oh
them.
my goodness.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Alright, lads. We're going for the arm touch. We always mess that up! It never works! We're terrible at touching people's arms, chat.
I don't know what happened.
They should run a class for that.
Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
Oh wow, she lied.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Yeah,
Yes, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
This made the whole thing so much more
That
muddy.
night, after
I thought I'd done the right thing.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed.
Man. Okay.
I couldn't watch that happen.
That makes the whole ending so much more different than what I thought was going to happen.
About us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone.
Forget Snow.
I just can't win with these people.
Who cares?
I know it might feel that
Who cares about
way,
Snow?
They need you, Bigby.
I didn't do this for her.
Both of you. You two make a good team.
Eh.
The way you look out for each other. And look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just...
Potentially, yeah, true.
Things are always different.
I don't think so.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us...
I don't think he ever felt that way
maybe
for
they
her.
don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Thanks, Narissa. I needed that.
This job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, that's what Faith said as well. Oh no, her head's gonna fall off later on. Oh.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Is she Faith? I'm gonna let her go. Is she Faith? Because Faith changes what she looks. Oh my god. Ah! That's crazy.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
That's crazy. Oh, if you go after her, she's just disappeared around the corner. Okay, I'm glad I let her walk away now then. Oh, that's crazy. God, there's a lot to unpack in that ending. Holy hell. Alright. You and 69, rounded up, % of people killed Georgie. Nice. Nice. So when you rip his head off, the people who smiled in the office are actively scared of you. Ah, okay. That's what I figured. I figured like it'd be a different regime. I feel like I have the quote unquote good ending, if there is a good ending in this game. I feel like I made pretty much most of the correct decisions. I think the only thing that made my game actively harder was the fact I killed Tweedledum. What happened to the other Tweedle, I wonder? You and 90% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. That's surprising. You and... Hold on. That bottom decision has me mad. That bottom decision has me mad. We're going to get to that. Not this one. The next one. You and 47% of people chose to imprison the Crooked Man. So most people chose to put him in prison. Because there was 3 options. There was rip his head off, throw him down the well, or put him in prison. So most people chose to put him in prison because the last 53% is divided by 2. Unless there was just a complete minority of people who ripped his head off, but I would assume that almost no one rips his head off. Yeah, that's what I figured. So maybe most people decided to throw him down the well. It's pretty much 50-50 between in prison and down the well, and then head off is like the remainder. It says something Fabletown fears the big bad wolf. As a X will remember that. Ah, that's cool. Let's get to this decision. What 1.5% of demons played the Wolf Among Us and didn't give Snow White TJ's gift? What 1.5% of demons are we working with here that didn't give Snow White the bug? Terrible people. Absolutely awful. Those are not the kind of people I want in my life. What were your last words to Narissa? Narissa. You and 55% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. So I think that's what most people said again. How could you do that to TJ? I didn't do anything. I was TJ's best friend forever. Alright. Oh, here we go. Special stats. You impressed Beauty with your detective skills. Not bad. You fought him after the interrogation. Darn tootin'. I gave Colin a drink when he asked for it, and then you sent Colin to the farm. I didn't send Colin to the farm! I didn't do that. That was Snow. You took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. Dumb is dead. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman, and she's supposedly dead. Georgie is dead, and I smashed his place up. Gren, you drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Yeah, I did. I had a shot with him. Holly, you pretended to be woodsman while she was passed out. I don't think that made the slightest bit of difference to anything. Jack, you reported him to Snow for burglary. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of whatever his name is, Jack. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. I remember that. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. Why would I not show her? Anyway, Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. I doubt that mattered too much. And Mr. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, and you gave him money. How could I have possibly stopped Mr. Toad going to the farm? I don't think you can. With the fact that one of the options was for TJ to give the bug to Snow White, there has to be no option to stop Mr. Toad going to the farm. Like, from the very beginning of the game, Toad had to have been going to the farm, which kind of annoys me, because I was doing a lot of stuff in my power to make sure he didn't. I could have just not gave him money and not done anything for him, and I would have reached the same result. That kind of annoys me a bit, 'cause that tells me a lot of those choices didn't make the slightest bit of difference. The farm aspects are my only complaints with this game, because there's no way to not send Colin and Toad to the farm, I think, 'cause that's where they are in the comics, and this is a prequel. Yeah, that annoys me. That annoys me, the fact that I couldn't have stopped Toad from going to the farm, because I actively made a lot of choices thinking I could stop that going to the farm. Colin, I didn't mind as much. Colin was in 2 chapters for probably a grand total of 15 minutes. Toad was like a reoccurring character, and he had a son who he spoke to as well. That kind of annoys me a little bit. Alright, calm down. Alright, I get it. Overall, though, that game was fantastic. That was a very, very good story. Very, very good story. Like, up until the very end, I had no idea who killed Lily and Faith. And that's exactly what I want from a murder game. Up until the very end, I had no idea who killed them. I'm sure there's probably a way to figure it out, or if I thought about it a bit more, maybe I could have put 2 and 2 together and got 4 instead of 44. But this was a really good story. The characters were all quite likeable, most of them. Like, obviously some of the characters had traits, and some of them may have been stereotypes or whatever. But the characters all stuck in my head. I could tell, if you showed me a picture of any of the characters, I'd know exactly who they were. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign right off the bat. And yeah, Bigby was a very good character. Like, at no point was I annoyed with Bigby. I felt like everything I wanted to do, I could do with Bigby, which can be a problem with some of these games when there's a decision in your mind which you think is super obvious, and the game, because you only get like 3 options, the game doesn't give you that option, and then you're like, well, now I'm annoyed with the character because I can't make what I believe is the obvious choice. But I can't recall that ever happening in the game at any point. Yeah, everything in this game was pretty cool. There's one thing I was very happy about as well. I was very happy with the fact that they didn't shoehorn in a romance between Bigby and Snow White, because I just was not feeling a romance there at any point. And if it got to the end of the game and they were like, do you hug her or kiss her, I would have said no, probably, because I just did not feel that at any point. And it would have been really easy for them to just be like, hey, a man and a woman have been working together, how about they date? We didn't need to do that. So I quite enjoyed that. And hey, if you really enjoyed the story and want to read more of the story, you can read the Fables series right there, the graphic novels, I guess. It gave me the vibe that he liked her while playing, but she wasn't interested. I didn't get that. I didn't get the vibe that he liked her in that way. I got the vibe that at first he respected her, and at first he was like, okay, well, she's my boss, and I have to do what she says. And then by the end of the game, it was more like they were equals, or more like Big B was leading her. No, I didn't think there was a... I didn't feel like it was a romance at this point. I feel like if it was, it would have overshadowed some parts of the story. Here it felt more like he starts off with working for her and thinking like, all right, well, she's like my boss. And then by the end of it, he's like, no, Snow, we need to do it this way. And they're more like equals. There's a romance between them in the comics. In the comics, I can understand. If the story's continuing on, whatever they want, it doesn't make a difference. I personally think whoever Narissa was at the end makes more sense for a romance, but whatever they did is whatever. May pick up for myself at some point to go through picking stuff that I'd picked, see how it changes up the game. Go for it. Go for it. This was a very fun game. A very, very fun game. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed it. This is probably my second favourite one of these kind of games. It's not beat Tales of the Borderlands from me. Tales from the Borderlands is still my favourite ever Telltale's game. Tales from the Borderlands was so funny, because I went into it not expecting to like it at all, because I'm a huge Borderlands fan. But I went into it and I came out just absolutely amazed at how funny it was and how like great the characters were in it. And I enjoy this slightly more than the Walking Dead games I've played so far, and I enjoy it a hell of a lot more than the Game of Thrones one. The Game of Thrones one was awful. And I haven't played the Minecraft story mode. I may do Minecraft story mode because a couple of people asked for it, and I don't know the story behind that one either, and it could be funny. And in Minecraft story mode, that's the kind of one where, because I was quite invested in this one. I was really invested and wanted to see like how this would end with the characters because I really liked them. If it gets the Minecraft story mode, I don't think I'm going to be too worried about what happens to the characters. So I might make some more stupid decisions and some more funny decisions in that one, because Minecraft, who cares? But this one, I was very invested and wanted to figure out what was happening with the characters. This felt like a hard mode kind of Telltale's game, unlike Game of Thrones one, which is awful. I cannot recommend enough. Please do not play the Game of Thrones Telltale game. It's terrible. Play Tales from the Borderlands or this one. They're the best two by a large margin. But yeah, that's going to do it for the Wolf Among Us playthrough on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of this, fantastic. Leave a comment below on what you think I done with my decision and what you think, what you would have done differently. There was a few loose ends, like we didn't find out what happened to Crane in the end, and there was a few bits like that that didn't get tied up. But I had a great time with this. I haven't played the Batman one either. I might play the Batman one as well. I may play the Batman one. Crane became a bird. He's a bird. He's a bird with Crooked Man. But thank you guys on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to catch up on streams, twitch.tv/unlawfulexile. If you want to know when I'm streaming, twitter.com/unlawfulexile. Thank you, YouTube. See you soon. See you for the next series, next video, whenever that is. Take care. Bye.